oh, how she do that? Why she do that? How she did that? Instead of just having that mentality, just be like, sister, how could you help me? Help each other. Together we rise.
These ladies have made some amazing comments, but here I'm going to go into psychotherapy. You guys are getting free psychotherapy, right? For free, okay? Because here's the truth, and this is not to step on anyone's toes, but I have to keep it all the way real. These strategies only work when you have made an internal commitment to stop anti-Black behavior. And I'm going to tell you what I mean. We can't collaborate and walk up to your sister and ask any question if you can't walk past them in the restroom and say, hi sis, how you doing? So, let's not act like, okay, that's not the first level before we can get into true collaboration. You know, how often do we see one another in public spaces and, you know, we don't even acknowledge one another? I can't tell you how many Black folks look at me like I'm crazy because I speak to them, I hug them, and they look at me like, who is she? Right? But that is because I'm not anti-Black. We're all in this together. That's the first part. The second part is recognizing that there are certain beliefs that we've had passed down generationally. So I'll give you an example. You know, I remember my grandmother telling me, oh, don't give me a Black doctor, right? Now, as a Black doctor, I can tell you I know more than most doctors that are in my field. Because what I had to do to be able to have those credentials is not the same thing that they had to do. But these are some of the things that we believe, right? Don't give me the Black XYZ professional. We have to get rid of those beliefs and behaviors. And when people say them, we have to check it, right? Because it's so important that we start there before we build anything, right? Change your rhetoric internally and your life will change.
Yeah, so I think you just touched on it. And that's what I was thinking. I think that we just have to remove this level of fear that we have. I just think it's fear on any level. When we just remove fear and we just allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open ourselves to so much more possibility and opportunity. Me and my girlfriend, what our stance is collaboration over competition. And when you are not competing, you are able to do so much more, and because you're able to share your stories, get the information, we're on weak, you're strong, and that is what really makes the collaboration so much more powerful. But we have to move the fear out the way that someone's better than us, but she's not going to say anything. She's in a different tax bracket. She's hanging with so and so. She may not even answer my DM or whatever. When you just remove that fear and you just move and you do. A lot of things do happen from there.
Wow, that shook me. I love that. That was a really, really, really well, ladies, really well. We're gonna get into this is important. You guys know how self-care is important to all of us, and I do want to bring it to you first. You know that. Ms. Dr. Lahisha, I do want to do that. But I would like to know, what does self-care look like to you? And do you embrace these practices in both your personal and professional life? So that's a question to really think about it. All right? So I'm going to pass it over to you. You can bring it down here. We'll go back to Dior at the end. Okay, so self-care has been like a buzzword for probably the last 3 years, right? And people think because they go get their hair and nails done or go to a yoga class that is self-care. So let's first start there. That is not self-care. That's like maintenance, right? That's like hygiene. That's like wanting to slay, right? Like that has nothing to do, right, with your emotional and mental wellness. Right? And as Black women, what I can tell you is that so many of us are afraid, using that word again, right, to take care of ourselves because we believe that it's selfish. So I want to give you 2 quick definitions. Selfishness is defined as putting your wants in front of other people's needs. Okay? That's what selfishness is, right? So if my daughter needs to go to camp and I buy a Louis Vuitton bag, that's selfish because I need to take care of her camp, right? But self-fullness, which is something I want you ladies to hold on to, is putting your needs in front of other people's wants, okay? And if you really look at the people in your life, from your children and your partners and your parents, they just have cleverly designed wants that they make you and guilt you into believing are needs, and then you take care of them first and you last, okay? And it leaves you emotionally depleted. It leaves you mentally drained. And as black women, we look the part, right? Audre Lorde said black women are the mules of the world, right? So we look good, but do we really feel good? It's not just about going to work out and eating organic, right? Like, are you in a place of spiritual alignment? Do you know who you are? Are you secure in your identity when everybody in the room is looking at you up and down, right? See, self-care starts there, and understanding your purpose, operating in it, whatever it may be, okay, and then going there. So I want you ladies to take a really good look at yourselves and think about all the people in your life that cleverly disguise their wants as needs, because they're lying to you. They may not know it, but they're lying nonetheless. And it is so important for you to understand that the more boundary you are, the more generous you can be. See, we become resentful and angry when we do things that are outside of our comfort zone. So like if I didn't want to be here today, I'll be looking at my watch, rolling my eyes when the other ladies are talking, right? Just ready to go. Why put yourself in that situation? Self-care means saying no. I'm not going to be able to do that, not giving any further explanations, and being good with that. So I want you guys to understand that phrase. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. That's your new catchphrase for self-care.